Hello Rockets, this is Dab86, and today I'm going to be showing you how to repair a completely destroyed vehicle. As you all know, we all have the unfortunate ability of running into someone that is an overzealous PvPer, such as I did today while mining spice. They're relentless and they will hunt you to the end just to destroy your plane for whatever loot you may have, assuming you have any loot at all. I was fortunate enough to manage to find land to land on, because what you're going to want to do is not be in the desert, because as long as it doesn't get eaten by the worm, it will persist in the world. I was fortunate enough also to be able to run around and then come back behind him and get revenge, at least enough to kill him, before I return to the wreckage to repair my ship. So what you're going to want to do is, once you're at the ship, you're not going to be able to repair the broken pieces. You're going to want to dismantle it. You're going to want to make sure you have inventory space to pick up all the pieces, as some of them do weigh about 25 in volume. So it's quite heavy. So you can see that right now I'm trying to wander around and repair my thing because I want to save my assault ornithopter. It's a lot of resources, especially since I've played a lot of solo. So once I realize I can't repair it, I decide, you know what, let's see if I can detach it, which immediately the parts highlight. I start detaching it, and then what we're going to do is, once I've detached enough of this, we're going to move on to the next part of it, because we're going to ultimately have to build a new chassis. So you can leave that out in the field if you want. If not, you can bring it back and break it down. There's currently no way to repair that part, so you will end up losing the chassis. And of course, every piece from this can be saved. So the wings, the engine, the PSU, the hull, the tail, the thrusters, the storage, all of it. The only thing you don't have to worry about is the chassis. So now that we're back here at base, you can see that I'm going ahead and putting on the pieces. I did have to move my other scout ornithopter over, so that way I had a little bit of a better line of sight on this. And once again, you can see as I put it down, they are heavily damaged. Those are destroyed. The only thing that wasn't was my cockpit. Once I've got it fully repaired, I got everything to about 91%, if not greater. So you're not going to be losing out on a lot of pieces. So this is going to save you a ton of resources, because the only thing you're going to really lose out on is, of course, the welding wire that you're going to be making from scrap metal. So it's not a lot lost, and just remaking the chassis. You will run into an issue if you do not repair the whole of it first. It won't let you attach the wings. It's going to give you an error message, as you're going to see here in just a second, that it can't recognize the module. So if you get that, it just means repair the piece, so that way it can recognize that it's not destroyed. And then, of course, go ahead and repair everything, get everything back the way it needs to be. And then, as you can see here, I was able to completely repair it. And then when we take a look at it here under the managed vehicle, you can see where the durability loss that I lost on it overall wasn't too bad for having been assaulted, by a PvPer, but just make sure you return to the scene of the crime to grab your vehicle. Do not crash in the desert itself. Try to make it to safe land, so that way you can come back and the worm can't eat it. And then, as always, if you found the guide helpful, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and come follow me on Twitch at _Dab86.